Bloomies are forever.
Hello everyone, I'm Melissa and happy Thursday morning. This morning we are shipping out 10 eBay items that sold yesterday and this morning, and I'm going to take you along for the journey. Now these items, some of them are clothing and accessories, others are hard goods, so we're going to be shipping first class mail and priority mail, and you are welcome to ask questions below. I always try to answer them. The first thing we're going to be packaging are some stickers. These are 46 sheets of the same exact stickers. We purchased them, my husband and I did, at the Goodwill bins, and I paid $1.59 per pound that day. So they are 9.5 ounces. So let's say we paid about $1 for them. They sold within minutes. I mean, possibly within seconds. I thought it was a fluke thing. Like I listed something and then immediately after it sold, and eBay sent me a second email, and I'm like, well, that's weird. And I clicked in and sure enough, they sold. So, and the person who purchased them has stickers in their ID. So maybe they just like stickers. They're also a seller, and I see they sell stickers. So maybe they'll resell them. I don't know. They're from 1991 by AGS. It could have been a fluke thing. I didn't see any other stickers by this company. Maybe they're rare. I don't know why somebody would want this many stickers. Okay, so we're going to hit print shipping label. I'm logged into eBay. And Nicole lives in Arizona. We are shipping these first class mail because they're under a pound. So basically I use the USPS, the United States Postal Service, and have them come pick up at my house. So I never have to go to the post office. Once in a while we go to check my PO box, but I really just have the mail carrier pick everything up, and I print shipping labels from home. I have a Dymo 450 Turbo, but you could print to any printer. We are going to be printing first class mail today and priority mail. Those are basically the two mail options. First class mail is anything under 16 ounces with all the packaging, and anything 16 ounces and over, a pound and over, is going to ship priority mail. So we need to get these to Nicole flat. We do not want these to bend. I don't want any moisture to get in there. I have a lot of humidity here in Florida, which my husband and I love, but I really want to protect these. So I'll show you how I do this. I'm going to flip the camera down so you can see what I see. I have a JCPenney box. I got it at a thrift store for free. They were giving away free boxes. I grabbed some, and I've used this box to cut the cardboard before, so I'm just going to use it to fold over the stickers so we can protect them. Put this right in here. Perfect. Just bend the cardboard. I could have done this with just 2 sheets of cardboard, even a really stiff cardstock. And I'm going to use some washi tape. I have Christmas washi tape right now. It was ridiculously inexpensive. It was the Martha Stewart washi tape, and I definitely paid less than $1.50 for 8 rolls on Amazon. So well, we'll just use that right now. And then I'm going to put this in a 12 by 15 zipper bag. I love these zipper bags. They keep moisture out. Eventually I will look for a more earth-friendly option, but one of my subscribers let me know I can recycle these at any local grocery store. So these bags are recyclable. Okay, now that we have that done, I think that's really well protected. It's a really heavy cardboard. I'm gonna wrap it in some tissue paper. Let's get our bag of tissue paper out. I think the butterfly print will be fun. And for package toppers, we have so many fun things. I have a ton of greeting cards that subscribers have sent. I'll show you a few. We have Hello Friend with a hot air balloon and 2 little cats at the bottom. We have some mermaid scales. Have an Aqua umbrella. Little ballet flats, so cute. One of my subscribers made me thank you cards in little mint green envelopes. And a few more, nope, just one more. Thank you with kind of a teal green. So those are some of the cards. I've got a big stack here. Some of the ribbon we're going to be using, we have some Aqua chiffon. I think that's chiffon. Organza maybe. A royal blue, pale pink, and a floral satin. I also found at the bins these really pretty brown ribbons. Let's open one up and see. Let's see how long these are. They're pre-cut. Oh, they're a good length. That'll be good for some of the smaller items then. I have lens cleaners, still have a ton of those. I have a little box. We sold a piece of jewelry, so there's a box. And then I have some other things I'll save throughout the video. And of course, you are welcome to say my business card with me. You are enough. You are so enough. It is unbelievable how enough you are. And for those that don't know, I just print the saying from Vistaprint. And then on the back of the business card, I have my eBay store link. And anybody can find their eBay link. Just look at the address on your website, and that is your store link, so you can put that on there. Okay, let's open up this tissue. Use a little bit of washi just to protect it. Okay, which ribbon? I think this blue one will match really nicely. Oh, it's velvet. It's a velvet ribbon. That was a fun surprise. Oh my goodness, this is stunning. Having second thoughts about using this ribbon. We have Mary's scissors. Thank you, Mary. Look at this. It's like a flocked velvet ribbon. So pretty. Okay. Moving on. Is that going to be big enough? I'm going to have to cut a bigger piece. This would be beautiful in somebody's hair. Reminds me of something a ballerina would wear. There we are. And for a package topper, let's go with the Hello Friend. I think that matches nicely. And an envelope. I always include a blank card in envelopes so somebody can use it rather than filling it out. I like that. I think it's a nicer option and honestly a faster option than me hand signing everything. And we will put a business card on top. Puff out our bow a little bit. And we are going to put this in a poly mailer. Okay, our poly mailer bag. I think this is going to require a 12 by 15. These are the Hawaiian Aqua mailers. I still have a ton of these left. Yep. It's a great fit. Okay, let's turn on our scale and give this away. 15 ounces exactly. So we are putting 0 pounds, 15 ounces, and update. Now the dimensions I have pre-filled are 12 by 12 by 2. I use that basically for all of my poly mailers. This one is a little bit larger, I know that. Let's see if it changes. It does not. So it doesn't matter if I put 6 by 6 by 2 or 15 by 12 by 2. Somebody said it only changes for priority mail. So let's go really big. Let's pretend I had a 24 by 24 mailer, and I do. And it does increase. Okay, so we do have to keep in mind the measurements, but this size, this 12 by 15, ships at the regular first class price, and that is $5.38. Now first class mail is based on region, so if this was going next door or somewhere in state, it would be probably like $4, but because this is going across the country to Arizona, it's $5.38. So I charged a flat rate of $5.99, and that's what Nicole paid. So we are going to go ahead and purchase and print label. This is the first package of the day. It's just about 9 o'clock. It is sunny out. Oh, it's so good. My big picture window has raindrops from last night. And print. Make sure my printer is on. And you hear it there. Love this label maker. Let's see how much they're going for online. Thank you so much, Nicole. So I have the Dymo 450 Turbo. My mom has the Dymo 450. We both love ours. 450 Turbo is $110. 450 is $76. So this label maker works well for eBay only. If you are shipping with Posh, it won't print that size. You need the 4x6 or a regular printer. Okay, the next item is going to Danielle. It is also an item my husband and I found at the bins. It is Gucci Guilty. It's probably a free item that somebody received with a perfume purchase, or possibly paid for. You know, sometimes they have like an add-on bag. This sold, again, almost immediately. It had a little bit of wear. I'm gonna give it a little bit of a proper wipe off here. I did that before, but it seems to pick up fingerprints quite easy because of the plastic. So the buyer's note, somebody wrote, "Hello, my name is Danielle. I follow you on both Instagram and YouTube. She loves my shipping videos and they've helped her. And she hopes I have a wonderful day and she'll see her item in the next video." Danielle, I am wrapping your item. So print shipping label. These were going for about $30. I knew I wanted mine to move quickly, and because just a little bit of wear, I think it'll clean up fine though, honestly. Which I disclosed it had a little bit of wear. I sold it for $19.99 plus $5.99 shipping. It's really about that $5.99 shipping. I don't know why. That was me putting in a flat rate. You can calculate the shipping, and that means eBay is calculating it. I could have put this weighed 13 ounces and was 12 by 12 by 2, and eBay's going to calculate it based on where the person lives. You can do what I do and just put a flat rate. For a lighter first class mail, I usually do $4.99. For a little bit of a heftier first class mail, sometimes $5.99. And for priority mail, anything that will fit in these padded mailers, I usually do $7.99 to $8.49. Or you can do free shipping, which means you absorb the cost, of course. It's not free. Okay, so before we get down to wrapping this, how fun are my nails, by the way? I can't take it off. I have no nail polish remover. Somebody needed to tell me not to paint my nails. It's for the first time in years I've painted them, I think, though. I'm going to give this a proper wipe off and dry it off, and I'll be back. Okay, trying not to touch it now. We're all wiped off. It smells amazing. It smells like wet plastic. It doesn't sound like it would smell amazing, but it does. I am going to first put this in a clear plastic bag, protect it. You know what? Before I put it in clear plastic, I think I'm just gonna do like a stiff white tissue paper. The white tissue paper came from a website online. I think it was Nashville Wraps. And this will just protect the plastic from the plastic. If it gets humid in the mailer, I don't want it to just stick. So, put this in here. Take out the air and zip it up. Good, now we are ready for some tissue paper, my very favorite part. I think we're gonna go for a more sophisticated tissue paper option. Okay, love this tissue paper. I don't think this ribbon will fit around it, so let's use the rest of, I hate to use the rest of this ribbon already. We're gonna save that. Okay, let's do a pale pink. That would elevate it. Okay, we're gonna do this really thin pale pink. Now this is a true ballerina pink. I don't always tie my bows in the middle of the package. I think sometimes it looks a little better to have them off-centered. So that way when I put the cards in, you can see the beginning of the card without the bow getting in the way. Little tip for you. Okay, let's do the mermaid scale. I think that'll be pretty. And let's do some lens cleaning wipes. She might even be able to use those on that Gucci bag. And my business card. I'll be able to hold this up. There we go. And a poly mailer. Again, we are under a pound. Fun pink bunny print. We've got a lot of prints going on. This is a 10 by 12, 10 by 13, 10 by 13. Let's slip it in there. Oh, it matches the ribbon. Fun. Perfect, perfect. And this is a fairly lightweight package, so I'm going to say 7 ounces. Let's give it away. It's 7 ounces. It's exactly 7 ounces. I pushed the hold button so you could also appreciate it's 7 ounces. There's a hold button on this side. Okay, let's change this to 0 pounds, 7 ounces. We're gonna leave the 12 by 12 by 2 measurement. This is $3.49. And you don't have to do this, but I am going to log into PayPal and refund her a little bit for shipping. I charged way too much for shipping there. So I'm doing 2 things at once. I'm printing the label and logging into PayPal. Thank you, Danielle. Now, when I log into PayPal and see Danielle's payment, I click into it, and about halfway down, there's issue refund. Once you click that button, it does not issue a full refund. You can rest assured that they should really have it worded a different way, but issue refund does not issue a refund immediately. It takes you to a secondary page, and I'm going to refund her $2. And I can put, that's a shipping overcharge, And then when you hit issue refund, it'll issue the refund, but you can fill out that second page. What I'm gonna do, just so she doesn't wake up, she might be awake already. Where was I going? New Mexico? New Mexico. So what is that, 2-3 hours behind us? So I'm going to contact her through eBay and let her know that I appreciated the purchase, of course, and that I sent the shipping overcharge. Okay, so I wrote, "Hi Danielle, thank you so much for the purchase and kind words. I just printed your shipping label and am filming my shipping this morning, so you will see this on my next video. I also refunded you $2 through PayPal as I charged too much for shipping. Thank you again, Melissa." The next item I have in a little bag. Wasn't sure of how to store this jewelry without it just getting all tangled, so I've just left it in this drawer. I purchased this at TJ Maxx, oh my goodness, so long ago. I think I paid $10 on clearance. It is sterling silver seahorse. It has a lot of details and it's marked sterling. It's very lightweight but very pretty. So I listed it for $14. You know what? I probably listed it for more than that and then sent an offer. I did. I listed it for $20, but somebody was watching it. I sent them an offer for $14 and they accepted. So $14 plus $4.99 shipping. Jen from Texas. So I am reusing a box somebody sent me. They sent my husband a silver pick with the Melissa magic written on it, which was so sweet. Thank you. I don't know which video is going to go up first. So let's get some white tissue paper and wrap them up and put them in this little box. I could have also put this in a straw. I've seen that done too. But it's not a super thin chain. I think we'll be okay. Okay, let's put a little bit of washi. He's gonna live in this little box. Oh, so cute. Let's use the brown ribbon to tie that shut before we wrap it. Perfect size. I'm going to put the bow on back. I'll show you why here in a second. I'll put those bow loops. Okay, so now we have the bow on back, and that way the front just has this, so I can put a business card, slip it right in there. Okay, let's get a little piece of tissue paper. We have a half sheet of butterfly paper, which will be perfect. Perfect, perfect. And I'm going to use another brown ribbon. It's a good size for this. Now, a lot of the card toppers won't fit. So, I'm trying to think of what a good package topper would be. Oh, I have an idea. I'll be back. I have all of these little metal plates that say joy on them. I'll be able to see that. I'm going to slip that onto the ribbon before I bow it. I bought them to make hair ties, which I've been doing, but I found that my fingers don't work well with this small hole. So we'll see if we're able to do this. So I still have like 20 of them. I bought them on Etsy. I want to say they were $4.99 for 40. They were not expensive. This is gonna look so nice. Center that a little bit. There we go. You could turn that into a bracelet or just put it somewhere, and I'm going to top it with a, what is this, kind of dahlia? I have no idea, I don't know flowers. Just stick it right on top. And we are going to need a little poly mailer. Do I have a small one in here? No? Oh, I do. I don't know that eBay sells this size anymore. I can't even remember. These might have come from Pennsylvania. My husband and I were just saying that we moved to this house about 4 years ago in 2015, but we had lived here for about 8 months beforehand. Not in this house, but we rented. So these might be 5 years old. Okay. Tiny little bag. I'm gonna say 5 ounces. It's 1.8 ounces. So we round up to 2 ounces. For first class mail, I round up to the closest ounce. And Jen paid again $4.99 for shipping, $14 for the necklace. My cost is $2.76, and this is headed to Texas. So funny, tiny little thing. Oh, I should have remembered, I think I'll be able to fit it, that I need to put a label on here. I couldn't have made this too much smaller. Usually I fold over the packaging, but wouldn't want to fold that too small. And print. Look at that, fit perfectly. Thank you, Jen. I'm gonna stop because it's just after 9 now, and I'm gonna put these in a bag outside just in case my mail carrier comes, because usually he comes around 9 and we don't want to push it. Okay, I changed out of my sweatshirt because I was sweating, and I got something to eat. I ate 2 bananas and some cherries. And the next item is a Chicos brand new with tags scarf. We found this, my husband and I found it. I might have been the one to find this at the bins. And it sold for $5. Again, I've been just sending a lot of offers. My mom is a seller that does long tail or prices her items for a higher price, and if they take a year to sell, she's fine with that. She has a storage. But I try to get my items moving as quickly as possible. So let's see how much I paid for this. Taking into consideration it weighs almost nothing. Okay, it's less than 2 ounces, so I probably paid about 30 cents for it. And it sold for $5 plus $4.99 shipping, and it is headed to Christine with a K in Georgia. Put it in a plastic bag. It's a really pretty olive and kind of a burnt orange red color. Really unusual. I think it retailed for $39. It's a very lightweight scarf though. Okay, now a piece of tissue. I think I'm gonna go with this brightly colored, kind of festive, I'm gonna call it. I don't know what this is called. Now I'm going to pull in the light pink. I think this was a Christmas wrapping paper from last year, but it's not overly Christmassy. And again, this is Jilson Roberts tissue paper. I love the quality of their tissue paper. And scissors. Okay, what are we gonna put on this? It is big enough for a card. Let's go with that matches. Oh, this looks cute. We're gonna go with the little umbrella. And business card. Have up those bows. Let's see if I can show you that. Kind of has the same general colors as the tissue. Let's use one of these poly mailers. This is the 10 by 13 size. And I bought, I think, 1,000 of these for under $40. I have that linked below. It says, let's go shopping. So you don't have to spend a lot. Also, you might not need 1,000, but I ship a good bit. I'm gonna say this weighs 3 ounces. And so what would that be? About 4 cents a poly mailer. 3 ounces exactly. So 03 update. First class mail, they paid $4.99 for shipping, and my cost is $2.70. Print postage. And Danielle wrote back and she said, of course I didn't have to do that, but it was my pleasure, Danielle. We had a few more subscribers. We're about to hit the 9,000 mark. So thank you, Doreen and Echo Retro. That's a fun tongue twister. Move those to the YouTube folder as I'm printing. And print. Thank you, Christine with the K. Next item, Vera Bradley. This is a lunch bag, little mini backpack. It's headed to Amy in Kansas. Look how darling this is. This cleaned up so nicely. It had a lot of issues inside, but I used a magic eraser on it after it went through the wash, and it's almost perfect again. It sold for $20, $19.99 plus $4.99 shipping. It's just so cute. And let's put it in a plastic bag. Oh, look how pretty my nails are against that. So pretty. And it looks like Amy is a nurse, so maybe she'll use this to bring her lunches to work. I think this was a retired print. The Vera Bradley website has all of the retired prints. So this was Pink Swirls, I think. That's what I called it, was it? Let's double check on that. Did I call this the right thing? It sold anyway. Just gonna type in Vera Bradley Pink Swirls. And this was the iconic, yeah, this is Pink Swirls. I would have thought they called it something like Vibrant Jubilee. That's what I would have called it. Okay, we're putting this in tissue paper. We will use this fun zigzag paper. Can you hear the quality of this? It's so good. Okay, let's see. Oh, this would be fun. I just opened up this. I'm trying to remember who sent it. I opened it yesterday. You'd think I'd remember. There's lots of it on spool. Get me through a few packages. So it's the same kind of aqua color with bright pink flowers. right in the middle. Oh, it matches my nail polish as well. Let me left for a second package. Okay, let's do something fun. I think it's too clashy. I'm gonna do the Hello Friend. It's just darling. Who makes these cards? Madison Park. Good job, Madison Park. Put the business card on there. That this is like a little bit of a lighter pastel watercolor polka dot. Okay, we need to put this in a poly mailer. Will it fit in? I think I'm gonna put it in the bigger poly mailer. Not my very biggest, but the 12 by 15. Tissue paper down. This is also going first class now. She paid $4.99 shipping, so I might lose a little bit with this. It is 8 ounces. I thought it was going to be much heavier. 8 ounces. I might not lose money with this. My cost is $3.36. Purchase and print. And this sold for my asking price probably within 2 weeks. Some things sell immediately, some things take months, but this is about 2 weeks. I do post my weekly sales along with how long every item took on Instagram. Sometimes I forget to say it here. Thank you, Amy, and thank you for the work you're doing as a nurse. Let's see, next item. We're gonna save that item for last because this person bought 2 things, paid separately. So I wanna kind of go over that scenario. So we are going to go with a lightweight top. We'll stick with the first class now. Okay, this is Maurices. I think I found this at the bins. I was originally gonna say that Ann Eckhart sent this, but I don't think she did. I think she just inspired me to find it. It's their size 3. It's a gingham print. Did I use gingham in the title? I didn't. I used check. I should have put gingham. I always think of gingham as a lighter color, and this is definitely a dark red and blue. This would be a fun patriotic top, like with white jeans. Or this really could go festive, like a holiday kind of. Oh, imagine if your whole family was in shades of red and like dark navy. So pretty. Throw in a hunter green on there. Okay, you're folding that nicely, of course. Oh, I just see a little flyaway here and here. I'm sure the person wouldn't care, but we always want to take those little threads off if we can. They do make smaller plastic bags than this. But I want to say I ordered 10,000 of these a while ago, so I probably still have a few thousand left, so I might as well use them. Okay, tissue paper. I'm going to go with the bright zigzag one. I think that'll be fun. It has the red and the blue in it. Roll and fold, and let's use this floral ribbon. I put any little extra ribbons on my wheelchair, so I'm going to save this little bit. This will be perfect to tie onto it. too much. Okay. Let's do the card again, since we know that looks wonderful. And we'll have the business card that way. Something a little different. Okay, and this should be able to fit in the 10 by 13. One of our subscribers sent me this. Still no postman, so that's good. My husband could drop these off at the local gas station. They have a USPS inside the lobby, and I think they're open till at least 6. 7.6 ounces, so we round up to 8. We went to the beach yesterday, so $3.49. There was hardly anybody in Arizona, so we purchased this for $8 with every day for weeks on it. So I hardly ever do free shipping. I decided to do it on this item. So $3.49. So we came back and went to the pool, which was much flatter, much easier on my knee. Thank you so much, Debbie. So we got to the beach. I filmed it because we were the only one truly in that section. And we went in a priority package. It was fairly flat, but then when you got in, it was like churny under the surface. So Melanie doesn't do so well. 99% moving a lot and car vibrations. 10 of 12 of them, 10 of them. So I didn't even realize the time, but my husband said we spent 12 minutes. Somebody said you put them along top. That was weird grammar. You put them on top of curtain panels, like a valance. So I listed them as lot of 10 linen curtain banners, valance, still don't know how to say that, black tan stripe, and then the company is Chudy & Co. They've since gone out of business, but they still have a presence on Facebook. Excellent. I threw excellent in the title. So Kristen in North Carolina paid $10 for these. I'm sure I sent her an offer. They were listed for $19.99. I don't know, sometimes I just make up prices and throw it on there. Again, I try to list things so that they're gonna sell quickly. How are we gonna wrap these up? She paid $7.99 for shipping, so $17.99. I think we're gonna have to do this and then this. Let's see how much these weigh. I can't remember, sometimes the bin has like a linens rate and sometimes they just charge $1.59. So this is just under 1.5 pounds. So I possibly paid, I don't know, $2.50 for this and got $10. That's not terrible. And how am I going to ship this? I could probably fit it in a priority mailer, but this is headed to North Carolina, so that's just a few states up. I'm gonna say it's gonna be almost as cheap. It will be. So 2 pounds, I'm gonna use my own packaging for this and just put it in a poly mailer. And the cost is $7.65. That way I don't, just so it doesn't wrinkle too much, I put a piece of tissue paper and fold it. There we go. And plastic bag. Yeah, I wonder what Holly's gonna do with this. I could see these being used as a really nice, like, happy birthday banner. If somebody's name was, I don't know, even 8 letters long and then put like hearts or stars, they could stencil in different colors or black. I don't have to like, even white would show up here. I can keep it fairly flat. Use some festive paper. I just need to keep this under 2 pounds, but knowing what this weighed without the packaging, I'm sure it's not going to be an issue. So if they were like in Alaska or California or even Idaho or even Ohio, those are fairly far states from me, I would probably try to fit them in the padded mailer because the calculated shipping would be too much. So there's flat rate, there's regional boxes. You know what, let's, for fun, check what a regional box would be. A regional B, I don't want regional B, I want regional A. Let's go to carrier packaging. Okay, regional A is $7.88. So that would be a good option in this case as well. But I know that we're going to put it in my own packaging for $7.65. Just because they're right here and I love them so much. We're going to do a hot air balloon. Are you sick of hot air balloons? I promise I'll move on from that. Okay, business card. There we go. Hello, friend. And let's put this in a poly mailer. Let's weigh this one more time just to make sure it's under that 2 pounds. Oh, we're fine. 1 pound, 9.6 ounces. So anything between that 1 pound, just over 1 pound and 2 pound mark gets shipped 2 pounds for priority mail. So first class mail is under a pound, round up to the closest ounce. Priority mail is anything a pound and over. In this case, we're gonna mail the 2 pound. So $7.65, and again, they paid $7.99. Open label and print. My husband has off from Retirement Communities. He's a musician at Retirement Communities in his full-time life. Thank you, Kristen. And I think he drums tonight. Okay, we're getting close to the end, so I'm going to, there's a person who purchased 2 items, paid for the 2 items separately. So this person purchased 2 items separately. I have a listing option. It's an option when you list something that they have to pay immediately. You can check that box or uncheck it. I have it where I check it, so somebody has to check out and pay. So they can't just buy the item without paying. They still can in an auction format. eBay hasn't fixed that, but this person bought something, paid for it, bought something right after it, paid for it. So I'm going to combine the shipping for them. I would do this for anybody, but I do know Crystal, and then refund and figure it all out. So there's 2 items. I'll show you the items and then I'll show you step by step how I do that. Knobs in a pale pink and really light purple color, and then this bird blouse. Not sure where I found this, probably the bins. That's basically where I've been shopping for the last year. Okay, but I don't want to fold the tassels because we want the tassels to stay nice. And a plastic bag. It's really bright. I can't show you the first items because they're wrapped, so I'll just put a picture on the screen. They are glass. Stay in there. And the second item is a lot of glass polyesters. My husband's materials at bins. And these sold for $4.99 and the top sold for $9.99, and she paid for shipping. Oh, these are under a pound. Interesting. So I probably paid about $1.50 for this and maybe 50 cents for this. So what I'm going to do, it shows as 2 different items, but I see it's the same person. So I'm going to go ahead and print shipping label on one of the items, and it won't matter which that item is. So this is already wrapped. I didn't want these to chip. They were glass. And my husband and I have switched the knobs on most of everything in our house to a glass, and we've accidentally dropped them while installing them. And I know from experience, they will shatter. So these aren't the exact ones we have, but they're gorgeous. So let's wrap these up with tissue paper. Somebody sent me a package and they included this really cool fabric, and I loved this idea of purchasing fabric or finding it at the bins and using it as wrapping paper. So I'm gonna do that for the second item. I will absolutely be doing that in the future. Okay, so I'm gonna use the velvet ribbon on this one because it matches perfectly. It's like little abstract stars in lime green and teal and aqua, kind of a gray and white. So pretty. Come on, fingers. Velvet ribbon does not want to slide very well. Okay. So there's that one. Let's tuck that in. Look how perfect that is, right? Oh, so pretty. I love velvet ribbon. Okay, and then this other one, let's do the pink. Let's get rid of some of these cardboard spools. Can you recycle those? My husband always says you can't recycle those, but maybe you can. Printed thin cardboard, let me know. Our recycle program here where we live is phenomenal. They give us a big can, which we fill up almost every single time. And sometimes we use the clubhouse recycling can. That's how much we have. And there's the pink. Love that color. It's like ballet slippers. So I think I'm going to, I have to make sure I don't send her something she sent me because we correspond often. So I think I'm going to get a few masks. I just realized while I was laying down, I haven't used those yet, and I have a ton of them. Found these on the yellow tag clearance at Marshall's. I almost say TJ Maxx, but it's Marshall's. And I think I had like 10 in a package for $2. So they were 20 cents each. Let's use the watermelon one because it matches the color scheme. And the sheet masks have, does it say how many? 12 little watermelon slices. So instead of being a full face mask, you put all of these little watermelon slices on. It's hysterical. Look how nice that goes. Okay, and she has a gazillion business cards, but we'll include another one. This is so heavy. I'm going to put this in some more bubble wrap. Or I have foam. I'm gonna put it in foam. I think somebody had sent me something in this foam. And then I'm going to use one of those short brown pre-cut ribbons just to go around it. The other day I was laying in bed, I do that often, in between meds, and my phone cord, I had to change it because it wasn't charging properly, and I put a new phone cord and it's a lot longer, and it was like plugged into my phone obviously, and it was just laying on the bed, and I must have shifted and the phone cord accidentally hit my leg and I freaked. I thought it was something in the bed with me. Oh my goodness. I don't do bugs. I don't do it. So there we go. This is going priority mail because of the weight. So it's just about 1.5 pounds. I could put it in, let's see if I can put it in one of these flat rate. So anything I can put in here ships for $7.33. And Bear and I stopped, my husband and I stopped at my P.O. box yesterday and picked up some of these. I rarely use these, but I wanted to suggest them. They are a flat rate envelope. So I'm gonna pretend I'm using this. I'm not going to. It's a very thin cardboard, but I think it's cheaper than the $7.33 somebody told me. Okay, flat rate envelope. It is. So if I were to use this, which I wouldn't for glass, but let's say this weighed 1 pound and I couldn't ship it first class because of the weight, I could easily slip this in here and be charged $6.75. And I don't know why I don't use these, so I picked up a couple. Literally 2. I picked up 2. Okay, so we're gonna try to put this in here. Crystal is in Colorado. I think they'll fit. just weighing my options because a box might be better. So let's put back in, come on. Let's put back in, I round up to 2 pounds because it's between that 1 and 2 pound. And let's see our options. So I put this in a poly mailer or my own box. It's gonna be $9.93. Now she paid $7.99 shipping for the first item and then $4.99, but we're gonna fix all of that here soon. So let's see what a regional A would be. That would be a box, instead of flat rate, it goes regionally. Just have to find that option. eBay's hiding those. Okay, so it's $10.24. So that's more expensive. What other options would I have? A small flat rate box. I don't think it's gonna fit. Yeah, it won't fit in there. But if I used a small flat rate, it'd be $7.28. What do we think? I think these would be okay. I have a lot of packaging in them. Because it's gonna save her so much, and I don't think I'm gonna have a problem. I'm gonna slide this in. You can see that easily slid in. I didn't need to sit on it or anything. Okay, so I'm gonna tuck that foam down. That'll tuck down fairly easily, but I don't want it popping back up. So. A lot of foam. We got it, we got it, we got it. Okay. We got it, come on. 20 minutes later. Okay, this did stick. And you can see that it is absolutely around, but because it's just barely holding on, I'm gonna put an extra Dymo label, a little bit of a sticker. You could do that with tape, just to keep that shut. Okay, so because I fit it in there, it is $7.33, and this is called the flat rate envelope on here, but eBay calls it the priority mail padded flat rate envelope because there's bubble built into it. So $7.33. I need to keep that in mind because I'll show you what we do next. It's quite the workout there. Okay, print label. Thank you so much, Crystal. I'll write her too. Okay, so now that I've put both items in the same packaging, made sure they were gonna stick, put a little washi on there too, just for decoration. I have to go back into eBay and just my main screen, and you'll see the first item has the tracking number, so I'm gonna copy that. I can also just look at the label and hand type it in, but it's easier to copy it. And then go to the second item, don't click into it, and use the drop down where it says more actions and add tracking number. There's an option where I don't have to print the shipping label, pretend I took it to the post office and they gave me a tracking number. I can just put the tracking number in and save it. And eBay then registers and tells the person it's shipped, gives them the tracking number. So because she paid 2 shipping fees, and she paid $4.99 and $7.99, and we know that package only cost $7.33, I'm gonna refund her the $4.99. So to do that, I'm gonna log into PayPal and find her payment, and I can do that. She just paid last night or this morning, so I just need to find her first name, which is on the label, but I know it. Here we go. And here she is. So I click into her payment. So instead of finding the shipping label, it needs to say payment from blah, 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 blah. So I click into the blah, 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 blah. Doesn't matter which one again, because it shows she paid twice. Scroll about halfway down past the payment details and you'll see an issue a refund. Again, this takes you to a secondary page. I'm going to give her back $4.99. And that is the shipping overcharge and issue refund. And then I have her direct email. I can also contact her through eBay and just tell her thank you again. I saw you paid shipping twice. I was able to combine the items for one package, and so I refunded the additional shipping. That's how I combine shipping. Now, if I had buy it nows without that little box check that required immediate payment, somebody could easily purchase on eBay 5 different items and then request an invoice, and I could send an invoice. But because I require immediate payment, they have to pay individually for all of the items. So I'm going to write her back. Also, look how tan I'm getting. I put a lot of sunscreen on my face. I put a lot of sunscreen on my body too, but my body tans so much faster. I should probably change, like get a foundation or something, but I don't tend to wear foundation. So I put hello, blah, blah, blah. Thank you so much for the 2 purchases. And this is probably what I would use for any buyer. I was able to fit them into a padded mailer and just refunded you the additional shipping. The glass knobs have loads of protection, so they should make it, but always let me know. I hope you have a wonderful Thursday, Melissa. I would always want somebody to message me, whether I know them or not. If an item comes with a little flaw or arrives broken for some reason, I try to do my best with, but you just never know. Okay, so we have one last item and it is a ball cap. And I have 2-day handling. So I could have shipped this yesterday. I wasn't feeling that well, just the whole beach thing and up and down and whatever. So this person also left me a note. So I'm going to read it. This is from Christina in North Carolina. This is a different, yeah, she's a Christina with a C. So different Christina. Hi Melissa, I'm a huge fan of your channel and just wanted to let you know that whenever I feel down or insecure or I'm not feeling comfortable in my own skin, I watch your videos. Hi Christina, I'm sorry you don't feel comfortable in your own skin. You're enough and you're beautiful. I don't even know you, but I know that. Your sweet spirit and kind voice resonate love and sincerity. It's a natural antidepressant. Thank you so much. With high regards, Christina. I hope you don't mind. I kind of stole the saying you put on your business cards. Oh, that, I'm sure I didn't make that up. That's a saying. Feel free to use it. You're not stealing anything. She added it to her cards and her eBay orders. Love it so much. Me too. It has helped me through a very hard time. Almost 5 years ago, I went through a severe trauma and it took me a long time to recover, and I'm still not recovered. I still struggle with issues stemming from that. I still see a therapist, but it has gotten better over time and with a lot of work. So thank you so much, Christina. Now let's ship a ball cap and I'll show you how I ship it. So this is an Oakley A-Flex hat found at the bins. Sometimes wash my hats. This one was in pristine shape. It's an off like blue. I'm not sure what color. It's not really navy, but it's a really well-made hat. And it just like stretches. Super comfortable. I'd have nowhere to put my ponytail. But the first thing I'm going to do is put just any kind of tissue paper, plastic bags, anything to make this just a little bit where it's a little bit molded. I wouldn't want that to cave in. Okay, so I'm making just a ball of tissue paper, putting it in there. That will ensure it doesn't really fold in on itself. And we are going to put it in a plastic bag. Are you surprised? Go this way with it. And I'm gonna leave some air in the plastic bag. Not a ton, but I want enough that it doesn't crush down completely. And it won't crush too much because of the padding. Now, because the brim, I don't want the brim to fold in half and break, we're gonna use some like cardboard. I'm gonna go grab another box, just like an everyday box. I don't know what to call it. Here's the box. I bought a ton of these after Christmas. It's now the end of August, so I bought them like 8 months ago at Target for 25 cents. They were 90% off. I grabbed all of them. So let's open this carefully. We're just gonna use a piece of this. My battery's blinking at me. You're just gonna have to die, battery. So I am going to cut this about in half with my good scissors. Fresh battery. So what I'm going to do is basically just wrap this around the brim and put a little bit of tape on either side. Just want to give it a little extra protection so it doesn't fold in the nail. Let's washi tape this up. The poly mailer will help keep it in place, but so this is what this looks like now. That brim is protected, the hat part is protected. This probably cost me, I don't know, like 25 cents maybe. So Christina paid $9.99 for the hat and $4.99 for shipping. Let's put it in some fun tissue paper. I'm gonna use the donut. I just love how fun this donut paper is. Not even remotely Christmas. Just fits. Let's use a little bit of washi. And some ribbon. What color ribbon? I think I haven't used this royal blue. This is 109 yards of ribbon. Somebody sent me this. That's a lot of ribbon. So it should be, I mean, I'm using more than a yard in this package, but it's big. So it should be over 100 packages. Love it. It has like a silver metallic threading running through it. And I think this is gonna curl. I'm right. Let's cut off the longer one. See what we're gonna put on. I have to make sure this is first class mail. It's very light so far. 7.8 ounces. We're gonna be fine with a sheet mask. So let's do, this one is kiwi. And this has 2 sheets. Oh, you can see it through. You see like each one is a different sheet mask. I mean, a tiny little mini sheet mask. Oh, but it's gonna perfectly match the donuts. Oh my goodness. And a business card, and I'm also going to give her one of these cut out kind of engraved hearts on wood that say you were enough. Oh, the other day I had an opportunity to give somebody one of those in real life. We're both hugging and crying. So there we go. And this is gonna have to ship in a large poly mailer. Not large, a medium one. 12 by 15. Let's see if it fits. If not, we have even bigger. I don't know, honestly. Like a glove, like a hat. Now we're gonna reweigh it. 9.2, so we round up to 10. And again, she paid $4.99 for shipping. And my cost was $3.88. Start cleaning some of this up. Just like little pieces of, that one's now on the floor. Little bits of fun things. Okay, open and print and print. And that was my last item, I think. No, oh wait, just sold another item. Okay. Thank you so much, Christina. You were definitely enough. Okay, so I'm gonna go pull that last item. It's a lot of buttons. Put these outside because I don't think the mail carrier came yet. Good timing. Okay, this is definitely the last item. You might have seen this in a recent haul. It's a lot of 30 wooden buttons, toggle buttons, in this amazing little mailing bag that's from the 50s, and it has the stamps on it still. So I am going to use one of these fun little mini clothespins to keep it closed. I have jumped out the buttons now like 400 times, so I don't want the person to get them and have them go all over the place. A subscriber sent me these little clothespins. We'll use the one with the little purple dip. It's like natural and then purple. Just roll that up. Huh, it's like a little chip clip. Okay, now I want to protect this bag. So the first thing is, let's use a white piece of tissue paper. Just so the ink doesn't transfer. It has the original address on it. Give it a little bit more padding. And let's use, this doesn't rip very well. Just roll it up in some foam. And a brown little ribbon. These ribbons are coming in handy, they're very handy, I don't know. Okay, so they paid $10 for the buttons and $4.99 for shipping. Let's put this in a plastic bag. Oh, our last plastic bag. Huh, that worked out rather well. This is going to Wesley in Illinois. I wrote down how to pronounce that. I'm pretty sure it's Illinois. Okay, a girl who loves Jesus said, and a lot of people told me, thank you, do not pronounce the S, so it is Illinois. I wrote it down. Okay, so now we need tissue. Some of my Christmas wrap, Christmas tissue paper that came down from the attic. This one is stunning. This is Joseph Roberts too. I think I found that on clearance for like $1. So very excited about those. We cut a piece of tissue paper in half. another brown ribbon. And some washi. Because why not? Washi out. Keep them closed on the ends. And what would this person want? What they want? I struggle with men gifts. I think probably let's do some lens wipes. That's a good gift for most people, I think. Speaking of which, I should use that for my phone. And we have a lemon poly mailer. Love these. Does anybody decorate with lemons on their Christmas tree? The bright cherry yellow ribbon just like cascading down. You know, that thick wired ribbon? And then just lemons. That'd be so pretty. .2 ounces, so we round up to 6. Again, the buttons sold for $10 and then shipping was $4.99. We bought these from the bin, so we probably paid 50 cents. And $3.28 is my cost. And open label. Print. Last one. And again, I have 2-day handling, so if the postman came right now, I'd probably pop up and give it to him, but I didn't actually need to mail this until probably Monday. Thank you, Wesley. I'm going to leave feedback for everybody. It's 1:45 and I hear my husband rustling around. He plays nights and he's just a night owl. He's up to usually 3-4 o'clock in the morning, which is sometimes when I wake up. So we pass each other in the night sometimes. I've been doing really well with sleep. Sleeping meds help with that. And that's everything. That was 11 packages. Everybody got their refunds that needed it. I messaged people that needed it, so just now leaving feedback. I'll let you know what I do, but going to the pool is an option. Editing a video that I made yesterday is an option, and I'll probably work on that. Just had my lidocaine injections. They're talking about going in surgically and fixing that nerve because I think that was my 15th set of injections. I need them every 3 to 4 weeks. I try to stretch them out. So that's a really good option rather than lidocaine injections, which I don't mind one bit. Killer pain for about 30 seconds a minute, and then it numbs it beautifully and I can sit again, which is incredible. So we're talking to a surgeon about that. Colonoscopy in 2 weeks. I had to go pick up that fun drink. If you've ever had a colonoscopy, they make you drink colored poison basically and just empty everything out, so they can see how everything else is doing. And then I have a test to see about fructose. I don't know, they're testing me all sorts of things because my stomach's not been the best for the last few months, but I feel good. I feel good. I've been having good days, and I hope you're having a good day. If you're feeling unsure of yourself, I get it. Just try to get through the next minute and then the next minute, and sometimes that's how it has to be, and hopefully you have moments of joy through those minutes. Take care. Bye.
We hope your day is blooming with joy.